And in other global news, uncertainty looms over a new ceasefire deal in the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. Well, Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh's visit to Egypt and Mossad chief's engagement with other officials for the talks, these are being seen as a positive sign. However, both the sides have again indicated that a new agreement right now might be off the table. Hamas has reportedly rejected an Israeli proposal for a week-long truce, as it has insisted for Israel to implement a ceasefire before negotiations. But Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has meanwhile vowed to continue with the war and eliminate Hamas. Take a listen.
We are continuing the war to the end. It will continue until Hamas is eliminated, until victory. Whoever thinks that we will stop is detached from reality. We will not stop the fighting until all of the goals that we have set are achieved. The elimination of Hamas, the release of our hostages, and the removal of the threat from Gaza. We are continuing the war to the end. It will continue until Hamas is eliminated, until victory. Whoever thinks that we will stop is detached from reality. We will not stop the fighting until all of the goals that we have set are achieved. The elimination of Hamas, the release of our hostages, and the removal of the threat from Gaza.
Well, U.S. President Joe Biden also said that the country is pushing for a new deal. However, it is not expected soon. Meanwhile, a United Nations Security Council vote on Gaza has again been delayed for third day straight. This as Biden says that the U.S. support for the resolution is still unresolved. Well, the U.S. diplomats are working out to agree on the language of the draft resolution, calling for a halt in fighting and major increase in aid supplies to Gaza. Well, Israel, on the other hand, has expanded its fight in Gaza. The Israeli military says that troops are now also fighting in the Tufa and the Daraj neighborhood of the Gaza city. Israel has released footage of a vast tunnel network they uncovered in Gaza that it says were used by Hamas leaders. The RAF say that these tunnels were uncovered from the properties registered to Yahya Sinwar and other senior Hamas organizers of the October 7th attack. Well, the Israeli onslaught continues in southern Gaza. At least 12 people have died. They've been killed in the Israeli strikes in Rafah in the last 24 hours, while dozens were wounded. Meanwhile, Yemen's Houthis have threatened the United States to attack its warships operating in the region. And this in response to the U.S. announcement of the establishment of a new international coalition to protect commercial vessels sailing through the Red Sea. Well, the Houthi leader on Wednesday warned that his forces will target the American battleships with drones and missiles if Yemen is targeted. Well, U.S. says its Al-Assad air base in Iraq has been attacked. Well, no injuries have been reported in the latest attack. U.S. bases in West Asia are being frequently attacked since the war broke out on October 7th. U.S. says its Iraqi security forces seized a flatbed truck modified to launch rockets that was located at the site.